of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Indiana's offense is up first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
First down and 10. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
The Hoosiers with first and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And completion makes it second and short. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
5-yard gain, so it's second and 5. This is the 6th play on the drive. On the ground, it's Hemby. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Catch made, looking for the goal line. You can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Hoosiers will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offense coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can. I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Sayin. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. He hands it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Graham behind the line. It's Hemby. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the handoff. Sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. He's hit as he throws it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quick throw, the catch is made. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To the air, it's Mendoza. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Hemby. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
And the Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The Hoosiers are in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Close to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The field goal is good. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Making people miss. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And there's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll test the right side here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter.
Indiana 10, Ohio State 7.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Buckeyes will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on the chase.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Hoosiers keep the football on the move. Play action here on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. End zone ahead. Hoosiers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his fifth catch in this first half.
That completion makes it second and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. He's got it on a crossing route. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Hoosiers looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Trying to find room. It's Hemby. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And the Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw to the left. He has first down yardage at the 46.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Makes a quick catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
At the 23. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to run, it's Jackson. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the option, it's Sayin. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14.
That makes the score Indiana 17, Ohio State.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They call the counter run here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The important third down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. To throw, it's Mendoza. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Let's it fly out of the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Cooper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Getting set. Here's second down. It's reeled in. It's Cooper. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Hoosiers will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. On the run here, taking a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And these two defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's got room to run. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll toss it to the right side. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. To bootleg here. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Toss play, running right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be fair caught. I'm at the 15. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Hemby. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 40. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Option look. It's Sayin. Got the first down and still motoring.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. A short completion of the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here. You take a downfield shot.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Bootleg looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker on for the extra point.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 24.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
38 set to kick this one away.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Mendoza. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks loose at the 40. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught quickly. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. And the Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Quick spin on the run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Memby. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. It's Cooper. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
Extra point try coming now. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a wide receiver screen. Fights through a tackle. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
On the play. Brings up second down.
And as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Sayin. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Normally for this offense down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offense coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That gives the score. Ohio State 31, Indiana 24.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Caught in the backfield. It's Beebe. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To the air, it's Sayin. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Nice grab. It's Tate. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Picked off a crucial turnover. He can go. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside. Defense. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
A completion sets up a second down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Indiana! The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Across the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Second down now after the sack. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Screen to the wide receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Wow, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Looking to set up a screen pass here. A tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, who's short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around it. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? In the red area, it's Donaldson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Ohio State 38, Indiana 34.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Brings up second down.
Receivers are bunched together. Out left, complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Over the middle, it's Cooper. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Pass complete on a crosser. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Snags the quick throw. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.